Hello, Sunbeams. Welcome to Sunshine Realms. My name is Sunshine. Let's get into the collective, general, timeless reading. Whenever it finds you, it's when it's meant to find you. Let's tap into the cosmos. See what's going on. I hope you're doing well. I hope this Aries season is treating you with kindness. Let's grab a Work Your Light Oracle for the overall energy. There we go. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Are we walking towards something? Are we going towards something that Spirit is calling us to go towards? Are we leaving the gray area behind? Are we leaving the areas in our life that did not work for us behind? Are we walking towards something that is more aligned for us? And if you're not ready, get to a space where you can feel like it's time. That's all. Ooh. Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Are we tapping into new levels of spirituality? Are we tapping into new paradigms? Are we going in a direction that is elevating us? Are we going towards something we're passionate about? What are your inner callings? What are the things that light you up? What are the things that speak your name or speak your language? What are the things that feel good? Are we walking towards something that is naturally within our realm? Talisman Oracle for the collective as we step into Aries season. Ooh, this is so nice. Good luck. The ladybugs. So if ladybugs are significant for you, this is your sign. This is your sign. Maybe a ladybug is going to walk into your life. You never know. Sometimes they're so subtle, they just come out of nowhere. This is luck. Good luck. Something that is just making your heart flutter. And I feel like this is something that Spirit has allowed you to receive or allowed you to see in your life. Allowed you to receive and allowed you to see in your life a feeling of joy and happiness and peace. There's a sense of peace here. Let's see what the influence is. That's kind of good. Navigation. Just keep swimming. Are we going in a direction that Spirit is asking us to go in? Are we literally listening to our higher calling? If you are traveling, if you're going in a new direction, I heard leaving the country. Are you leaving the country? Definitely leaving something behind that has not served you. Going in a direction that you're divinely guided to go. Spirit is like whispering to the collective. Everyone that's in this space where you're just hearing those subtle cues or you're seeing those signs and synchronicities, you're seeing a new direction, you're seeing change. Let's get an influence for the navigation and the good luck. I would like to know, what is Spirit guiding us to do, or a direction that we are going in that Spirit is guiding us? This is a confirmation for someone. Once the Kipper cards come out, confirmation. Let's find out what that is. Main female. Somebody could be the object of your desire. Holding your heart space for someone. Doesn't have to be just female. It could be a male too. Whoever is on your heart, in your heart space, the person you think about the most. It's like 1 + 1 is 2. Whoever or whatever this is that's warming your heart space, making you feel love. Somebody is feeling themselves. Ooh, wait, honey. She look like she is ready for whatever it is that Spirit has prepared her for. Ooh, wee, honey. Ooh, wee. Let's find out what's standing beside her, because I'm nosy. Unexpected income. Doing things. doing the things that we are guided to do. Ooh, we're going in a new direction. I don't know why I get that. Someone is moving into a new home. Buying flowers for their new home. I don't know who that's for. That's what I get. Or buying something for someone. Man, this Aries season got people really moving and shaking. Somebody is very serious about whoever or whatever this is. They're going in that direction because they know that's their lucky charm right there. Whoever this is, they represent something that fills a heart space, or whatever this is, it represents something that fills a heart space. And it's guided. It's as if this person is supposed to be going in this direction. Like, it's undeniable, coming out of a space of, where it was gray or dark or just not clear. But Spirit is telling them, go here, do this, be here. There's something very significant about sacred geometry. The geometry that's here and the geometry that's here on these buildings. Someone is moving. I don't know why I get... Okay, architecture. So a place that has really good architecture, structured architecture, historic architecture. Very historic, very ancient architecture, meaning the city is old, or the place is old, but not like old and unkept, but like well kept, preserved, or well taken care of. This could also be an emotional space where someone is being well taken care of, just in her element, naturally in her element. So wherever that place is, or that feeling is, or that building is, it's in their element. It's aligned. It's who they are. It speaks to them. It's like, I don't know. I just heard Frank Lloyd Wright, so Chicago might be significant for someone who's traveling. I don't know where that came from, but hey, it comes. So let's get into the energy of the collective. Let's find out with the tarot. Let's find out with the tarot what's going on for the collective. Moving through Aries season like a G, honey. This energy is fast. It's strong. It's directed. It's purposeful. If you know anything about Aries, they don't move without purpose. They just don't. Everything that they do is calculated, pointed, directed. They just don't move in wishy-washy energy. So shout out to all the Aries out there. Happy birthday. I love Aries season. Can you tell? It's like a breath of fresh air. Woo! Swimming through Pisces season, which, oh my God. It's like slow, moving through water, and then all of a sudden, like, you get in like a Thunderbird or something, or Old Body Lincoln, where you're floating. Somebody is going somewhere. Let's get into the energy for Aries season for the collective. Thank you for being here, sharing this healing space with me. I feel energized because I love Aries season. Each fire season lights me up. If you have any fire in your chart, you know when you're in your season or in a fire season, you just get this, you get this momentum. You get some horsepower, honey. Ooh-wee. 8 of Swords. Taking off those rose-colored glasses, opening up those eyes, seeing what's out there. Somebody out here, ooh, free agent. Somebody free agent out here. Somebody single, ready to mingle. All right now, 9 of Pentacles. You in it. You are in it. You are in your light right now. Whoever this is, and the crowd goes wild. I love it. I love it. The collective is not out here Playing no games, taking no shorts. It's not happening. We revved up. Let's see what's revving us up. I can feel this. Somebody is on a mission. The Magician. Ooh-wee. They're using everything that you have right now is lighting you up. It's pushing you in this direction. You don't have anything that you're missing right now. You're missing nothing. Spirit is giving you everything you need to push through this season. Congratulations. This might have taken someone a long time, to get into this momentum with the Eight of Swords. Because when you're in the Eight of Swords, it's because you went through all the swords before you get to a point where you can open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, whatever this is that's in front of you, being given to you, or the energy that you are just exuding is just magnificent. Let's see what's going on. Aries season is out here snatching souls. I promise you, if you were not ready for this momentum, you might as well stay at the house. This energy is not staying at the house. We outside. And the Empress comes out, honey. We are outside. We have the Magician with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. It's either somebody else has opened up their eyes and what they see is like perfection, or this is just our energy. We're just vibing. It's a whole vibe going on. The collective got their legs. That came out a few weeks ago. They got their legs. They really feeling themselves. Somebody been like working on themselves behind closed doors. They spent the winter season like really getting ready for this season. They've been doing the work. This is what happens when you do the work. That's how you step into this beautification, this good luck energy, this unexpected income. You don't get into the Nine of Pentacles unless you've made significant changes to prepare to manifest with the Magician and the Empress. You just don't get here by just sitting down. So if you haven't done the work, you should stay inside. Keep working. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It'll work out. It'll be another season. You still have Leo and you still have Sag season. So there's other times when you can burst forth. Somebody might be working on something now so that they can burst forth in Leo or Sag season. Whoever is in this energy, they're doing a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not just something, you don't get here unless you've gone through a lot of thoughts, processes, plans, decisions, or you've been in a space where you just said, I am not accepting anything less than this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, the Empress, and the good luck with the unexpected income. Because at the end of the day, you're only accepting something that is aligned for you, created for you, on your wavelength, or something that just speaks your language. I want to know how this is speaking your language. I just want to know how, Spirit. Thank you. This is very significant. King of Wands. I can't make this. I can't make it up. King of Wands is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But this is also Aries season. You are in your season of growth, of leadership, of power, of having the wand in your hand, of having the power in your hand for whatever it is that you're working on. This is the time in which you have stepped into, you have prepared to step into. So whatever is in your hands, whatever that is tangible, you are using it to your best ability. This King of Wands has been a repetitive energy for the collective for a while, and it's because the fire season is a manifesting season. Each fire season of the year. Aries is the first fire season of the year. So whoever is in this energy has waited to either put this energy out, to give birth to themselves in a new way, or to just be seen. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's as if the energy that you put in it is catching up. It's now visible. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. That's lyrics. Told y'all, if y'all wasn't ready for Aries season, yes, honey, banish a curse. This represents an aspect of you that you are no longer participating in, tolerating, or putting your energy into. When you get rid of an old way of being in order to develop new habits, especially with this leadership, you take the reins. So prior to Aries season, you took the reins. You could have started this purging, this getting rid of in Sag season. So you could have started something at the end of November, December, and beginning of December. You could have started it then. And so you've spent January, February, March preparing for this energy right now, or preparing to receive this energy right now, or preparing to be in this timeline right now. Whenever this finds you, it's because you purged, you made room, you shedded skin, you took the lead, you hit the gym, whatever it is that you decided to do. Cleared out some weeds from the garden so that you could plant new seeds with something that's going to grow. Because the Empress is here. Hello. With the Magician, whatever it is that you are growing, it's going to be a beautiful, honey. A beautiful. I love this. I love this. For the collective, let's find out if Spirit wants to give us more guidance for this transformation that the collective has been under. It's taking some time for sure, because the guidance doesn't just come in one day. It comes in over time. To navigate through all of the watery seasons, Aries seasons, oof, in order to make it here, it takes some time. Pillar of light. Yep. To rebuild. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So this is a part of you that is known or being seen. There's a visibility here. It's in your aura. It's how you are. It's your innate nature. This is who you are. This is what you stand for. And this is something that you have taken the lead in so that you can accomplish something new. You don't get a higher vibration just by waking up. You have to do some type of work. You have to get rid of some old paradigm. You have to be able to change. You have to shift your own narrative. You have to shift your frequency. It does not happen overnight. It takes time. So someone who is here and has literally built from the ground up, they went from the 9 of Pentacles, like pre-Empress energy, to manifest a whole new way of being, like a whole kingdom or a whole castle or a whole, whatever the architecture is of your life, wherever that is, step into it. Step into it. It's like here for you. It could be something physical. It could be something physical, like a physical manifestation of something. Let's find out. With the Kipper, what are we giving birth to here? What are we creating here? Spirit, thank you. And it's because we made room for it. You don't get new things unless you've purged and let go of some things so that you can be an open vessel to receive. You're not an open vessel to receive if you're carrying around junk. We're not carrying around junk anymore. We don't have room for junk. We took that bag and we emptied it out. Let's find out what the manifestation is. Let me stay out of somebody's business. Ooh-wee, the bad health card. I told you, somebody been hitting the gym, honey. You went from the bad health to the official person. You out here slaying it. Are you not? You went from being in a bad situation to being an official person. This is also like the King of Wands. There's something significant about this red. Anyway, yeah, you went from being in a really bad situation to something that you took control of. Official person is someone who is taking the reins, taking control of something, putting their hands on something, turning something around. Whatever it was that wasn't going very well in your life, you're like, nope, I'm in control of this. I'm taking the reins. I'm changing whatever it is that you need to change. What you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, how you are facilitating your daily routines, whatever it is that you are doing, it is working. There's a physical manifestation of something that is coming up in the collective, like you can see it for yourself. It doesn't always have to be bad health. It could be a bad mindset. It could be just being around bad, negative, toxic people. It could be a toxic place of living. That's why I keep getting these references to buildings. A toxic work environment. For someone to be in this energy, they've had to make a very significant shift in their life. Let's find out what that shift is, because that's how they got here. Queen of Swords. Cutting things out. Cutting things out. In the realest way, though. Like doing it with so much patience and persistence. Like being very persistent about living your dream. Like the Queen of Swords is going to make sure what is purged out is meant to go. Not just because, but because it's meant to go. Yeah. Very pointed, calculated moves. Let's find out what else. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Putting in the work. You don't get out of the Eight of Swords unless you cut some things out. You don't get here unless you've done a lot of work. Someone has rebuilt themselves. Rebuilt themselves from scratch. Like, that's a lot of work. This could take years. 8 years. This could be a long time for somebody. Let's find out what else here. Rebuilding your mindset. Rebuilding what you're putting your energy into, for sure. That's important. You don't get here without doing some type of work. Queen of Cups, self-love. That's the work. The pouring into of you. So, and this is for someone who's taken the lead. So if you're in this energy, that means that you've taken the lead. Someone might have left someone behind and started over. Someone might have left a relationship and started over. And they had to cut out a toxic person out of their life that was causing them to have some, or her breathing problems, but like heaviness in their life, just heaviness in their life. Just, they could barely breathe. Like this person could have been suffocating or like stifling, but that's for someone. But literally leaving a paradigm where you're just not being poured into. Ace of Pentacles. So not only have you done the work, you've rebuilt yourself in a way where you have space to receive. The Eight of Pentacles is here with the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. What this indicates that elevation happened when you released toxicity in your life. And that's how it happens. It takes a long time for incremental changes to happen so that a release can literally prepare the soul, prepare the frequency, prepare the aura of a person to receive more, make you lighter so that you can elevate. You don't elevate carrying trash. You don't elevate carrying the basura with you. You have to let it go. You have to leave it on the side of the road and take whatever it is that you have in order to elevate. Someone who has done this is now in a frequency where they can receive. And it's the heart space. It feels like someone has poured into themselves in a way that is highly visible now. Like their health is visible. Their well-being is visible. Their healing is visible. There's a visibility here that could only come from taking action. Taking action. Self-love, self-value, putting and pouring into you. Taking everything you've got to pour into. Recharge, regroup, recharge, elevate you. The horsepower that has been built is because it was built brick by brick. It's like you rebuilt your engine. Okay. Somebody has a Thunderbird. An old body Thunderbird. Five of Cups. Told you. They're coming from an emotionally empty space. Not being poured into. Not even being paid attention to. Two of Cups. Yeah, someone who's just self-centered. Someone could have been with someone who was not only self-centered and focused on themselves. Everything that you gave to them was to elevate them, not for them to be in a reciprocal energy or reciprocal dynamic or a reciprocal partnership. The Five of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Chariot is like leaving someone behind, or leaving someone alone, or leaving someone on their own. Like you're pouring, and then you're being left behind. You're being left in a space where you're not being cared for or considered, or you're doing all the pouring and they're just doing all the taking. So congratulations. This extracted and people don't understand, when you're in a toxic situation, it's taxing on your health. Stress will take you out. Like stress was something that is the leading cause of everything. When you are not in the right situation and you're not in the right environment or in the right energy, it's your health that literally will allow you to take a deeper look at yourself. Like, what am I not doing right? And that's what someone has done, taken a look at themselves to see, how can I make incremental changes so I can get to a better elevated space? I have to be able to take the lead with this King of Wands, to nurture myself with the Empress, and create newness for myself with the Magician, so that I can get out of something that's not serving me, so I can step into something that is beautiful and aligned and elevating for me. Elevating, glowing. So whoever you are, congratulations. What's the motivation? Okay. 2. Ooh. 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 Am I not right? Horsepower. Horsepower is very significant right now. Someone is leaving someone. Thief and the marriage card. Someone was not. This is something I can't make it up. Partnership. Pulling at them. You're elevating someone and they're not even reciprocating, giving towards you. Is causing you to be in this situation where you're not being poured into. You're having to mind your health. Not anymore is what I heard. Not anymore. Not anymore. You've gotten to a space where you've healed something. You stopped allowing someone to take from you, and you decided to pour that energy into bettering yourself, navigating new terrain, seeking higher truth, seeking higher guidance, going towards a spiritual pathway that's going to help you elevate and help you grow. You're not tolerating the old way of being or the old way of thinking, where you're like pouring into someone that might be making them look really good, but you put yourself first. The tables have turned. I can see it now. Let's find out one more for the collective. Can't make it up. 10 of Swords. It's over. Something that you were in, a dynamic that you were in, the doors closed. 10 of Swords is like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Yep, 8 of Cups. Can't make it up. Walking away. The 10 of Swords with the... You gone. You out the door. I promise you. You are out the door. You are out the door, honey. I want to know where you going. I want to know where you going. I really do. I kind of want to know where you going. Let's find out. Let me be a little bit nosy for somebody, because somebody needs this clarity of the direction that they're going in. Ooh-wee. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You're not doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore. You have opened your eyes. You're not doing that anymore. You're not dumbing yourself down. It could be something that just is not serving you. Figure out what that is that's not serving you. And that's what you're leaving behind. You're going towards something that is more aligned within your aura. Spirit has called you there. That's what happens when you get into bad health. You realize, oh no, this ain't serving me none. You don't want to be there anymore. This is what happens when you elevate your mindset, and you can see the results of your efforts. So someone is finally seeing the results of their efforts. Let's get a motivation manifesto. Thank you for being here. Sometimes it takes a while for the energy to just develop. So if you're still here, I appreciate you for sharing the sacred space with me. If I have helped you in any way, honey, go ahead and hit that like button. Share with a friend. They might be going through this. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds toward positive engagement and appreciation. Gratitude will take you a long way. Just saying thank you will take you a long way. Someone has realized that unless they take the reins of their life, it's not going to change. You have to change it. You have to be the change. You have to be the change agent. You have to be the type of person that's going to stand for your own life. It's not going to happen for you unless you want something to change. Let's get one more. If you've never read the Motivation Manifesto, these are just gems that have been placed on cards. That's it. This day is to be enjoyed like a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat. I told you we outside. Someone else might be coming outside this summer. Between Aries and Leo season, somebody is making a huge change in their life because they want to be poured into. They are tired of being in whatever dynamic they have been in, and it's like they're ready. They're ready to see something different, do something different, be something different, and that is great. It only takes that one thought form in order for your life to change. And once you start making those incremental changes to go towards something else, because you're just not being poured into, you're not being valued, you'll do it. You can always get a personal reading. The link is in my profile. So thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. I will be back next week for another reading. Have a great day.